respected listeners, my pranams to you. Today I would like to give you a small message based on my experiences that I could face whenever I used to go for lecture programs in Kerala, outside Kerala and outside India. I have seen that many among the audience used to think about the fate of their children, used always to worry about their children, and these people, when they are moving towards the old age, they always worry that their son or their daughter got married with a Christian or Muslim or a different caste from Hindu Dharma itself. So intercaste marriage and inter-religion marriage used to create such a severe tension in the mind of the people who are moving towards the old age. Very recently I happened to deliver a series of lecture in Palakkad, and in that lecture organized by Brahmins Education Society, I incidentally, while talking about the family relation, the Matra Dharma, Pitra Dharma, Putra Dharma, Putri Dharma, Bharya Dharma, Bhartra Dharma, and so on, while I was delivering the lecture, even with a little bit of reservation, I, in a tone of declaring my viewpoint, informed the audience that you should do your level best to see that your son or daughter never gets married with a Christian or Muslim. You have to do your level best to see that the love affairs between your children, son or daughter, with a Semitic religion based individual, if you are not preventing that from the very beginning, if it ends in the marriage, then naturally the Christian or Muslim, whether he is your son-in-law or daughter-in-law, their family people will always try to convert you to their religion. It is the norms of the Muslim religion, Islam and Christianity, to see that the number of the people in their religion is increased through them for getting the blessing of Jehovah or Allah. They try their level best to see that their daughter-in-law or son-in-law, the family, respective family members, get converted from Hindu Dharma to their religion. This is my experience based on my servant's family life. My servant is suffering so much out of this Islam marriage, even though she and her other children are Pakka Nair family. Many far distant relatives and my friends, I have seen they are suffering a lot, worrying about the fate of their son or daughter who got married with other religion. And if they are not discouraging that, finally the peace of mind of this Hindu family will be getting deteriorated. And at the same time, I told in my lecture in Palakkad that if you want to prevent the marriage of your daughter or son with another caste from Hindu religion, from Hindu Dharma, try your level best not to take such a marriage. But ultimately, if the marriage went on, if your son or daughter got married with another caste in Hindu Dharma, remember that Never discard them. Never throw them away. Never shut your gate and the door against them. Welcome them. Even though I was telling it with reluctance, because I was talking to the Brahmin community people, I really worried about what will be the reaction and repercussion of my such a declaration. And I told them, in olden days, our parents did have 5 children, 6 children, 7 children. Even though 1 or 2 or 3 are far away from us, even though 1 or 2 or 3 are reluctant to serve us, at least 1 or 2 will be there to help us, support us in our old age. From among 5 or 6 children, 1 or 2 will definitely be with us in our old age. But nowadays what is happening? We have got 1 son or sometimes 2 children, rarely at the maximum 3, not more than that. Suppose we are forcing them to get away from my family in the name of intercaste marriage, they will be worrying, they will even be going against us, and in our old age we have to suffer in our own way because we threw them away. Our son, our daughter, if they are not with us, then naturally we have to look after ourselves. No one else will be coming to look after us. Even in the old age, if we have to go to a hospital to meet a doctor, or when we are facing the old age based problems, our mind will naturally become very weak and we will be 100% tired. The mind will be searching for a support. Our son or daughter may be nearby, but when we threw them away, they will be definitely scared to come to us. So my request to you, bring them together, live with them, or let they live with you, or at least let them make frequent visit. Let them give a supporting hand in your old age. Nobody else, even though you are paying 5,000, 6,000 rupees, will be there to support you wholeheartedly with sincerity, devotion and dedication. Son is the son, daughter is the daughter, neighbor is only neighbor, friend is only friend. The nearest relative will be only a relative, but not equal to son or daughter. They may support, they may help for a short duration, and they may expect something back. But our son, our daughter, for whom we have given their body and mind, whom we nurtured and brought up to the level, and in the name of their selecting their interested person from Hindu Dharma, if we are throwing them away, and if we are pushing our choice on their head, if we are pushing our choice partner to their head, and if something happens, who will be responsible? We forced our son to marry a girl selected by us. If their relations got ruptured, what will happen to their children? Who will be the cause creator? Who created the problem for that? Our son or daughter and their children. We. After some time, we will have to go back. Our son and daughter will have to stay here for a long period, and we spoiled their life. That's why I I would like to inform, but I do not want to request you to do something. It is your choice. So, if your son or daughter got married with another caste from within Hindu Dharma, even with the initial reluctance, never prevent them from coming to you. You need their support. In the old age, only they should, they will, they have to give water to your mouth, Ganga water. Pum nama naragat trayade iti putra. When you are passing from the state of living to the state of death, only son can help you. Only he can hold your hand. Only he can give you a soothing and smoothing and consoling words at the junction of death. That son, that daughter, if you are not allowing them to come to you after their selecting their choice partner, then you with severe arrogant behavior, ego, biased approach, and so on, preventing them from entering to your house, coming nearer to you. Remember that days will fly off and the old age will come. Nobody will be there for supporting you. Now people do not have much time and energy to look after the neighbor or their relatives. Our own son, our own daughter only will be there for supporting us. So, need not encourage intercaste marriage if you don't like, but never prevent your son or daughter coming to you with your grandchildren or their children. You have to forgive and forget. I explained all these in Moyens High School ground to the 1,000 and more audience. After that I found many old age people came to me and said, now we got the solution for our problem. For the last 45 years I never allowed my son to come to my home. We are Tamil Brahmins. My son got married with a Nair girl. I hate that. But they are living happily. We are now living unhappily. We are reaching the verge of 80, 82. Now today itself, I will discard all my egoistic approach, biased approach. I will invite my son and daughter-in-law. And like this, about 24 people came to me and said, we got the solution today. So my request to you, the diameter of the world is coming down. People are coming closer and closer. And I do not hate and I do not have anything against Islam or Christianity. But only thing, generally what I observed, what I heard, what I saw from among my distant relatives and friends, once their daughter, once their son got married with a Semitic religion follower, his son-in-law or daughter-in-law, their family will always try to convert this family also. Till they are getting converted, the peace of mind of the Hindus will be lost forever. So my servant is born in Nair, Orthodox Nair family, got this Islamic marriage through love jihad. She used to cry, and her daughter, following Islamic religion, always used to convert her mother and other sisters, scaring their son-in-law's family. These people wanted to go away and found asylum in an ashram run by Brahma Kumaris. So many examples I have seen. So my request to you, that your daughter, your son, they are yours. If possible, prevent their inter-religious marriage. It may create problem. It need not create problem always. It may create problem. But intercaste marriage from among Hindu Dharma. Remember, our customs and rituals are the same. Concept and faith same. Vedas, Puranas, Itihasas, Darshanas are same. Only the intensity may be slightly varying depending upon the caste. All other things remain the same. So never throw your son or daughter outside the gate and close your gate. Never do that. Whether you follow my message or not, I am least worried, bothered. But hundreds and thousands of people used to contact me through email, letter, or directly or during my lecture period. To them, I want to give this message. Thank you very much. My pranams to you. Nice to talk to you about this subject.